what I'm saying? One thing I ain't never got into is the drinking lean.
I done got into that like a motherfucker. That's
you
what
was into that?
Oh, you didn't hear that. If you look back at the music, that's all we was on.
This was faking though. You know what I'm saying? He just had the cut.
Nah, yeah. Well, I had it bad. You know what I mean? I had to kick it. I had to kick the cut. You know what I mean?
What was the most like? You know.
The withdrawals going through that shit. That's just crazy. Hell yeah. I think it was like 2019, 2020. I remember I had been like I think I've been sipping for like a whole year straight every day. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's crazy. So, I never been on it like that.
So,
you was sipping too?
What? I used to go crazy, but not every day. I used to just have my little good weekend.
I had a couple of people tell me like family members that like, hey, you should probably like. So I'm like, I ain't addicted. I could stop whenever I want. They're like, all right, well, stop then. So all right, yeah, I'm gonna stop. Like, I think it was like a day after or something. I stopped and shit. That shit smacked me like a brick. I had to go to the hospital. And they put me on. I took in 4 IV bags of fluids. I couldn't drink no fluid. And I was throwing up everything. Shit was a mess.
That's crazy.
I mean, so all you kids who hear the music and shit, if y'all get into that shit, don't get into it like that. You know what I mean? Like do a little dibble and dabble here is fine. You know what I mean? Anything cool in a.
I've been seeing a lot of people. I've been seeing a lot of people like kind of kick it though.
Yeah, but a lot of people also come back to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never had no shit.
It's too expensive.
No, at this point, that shit's fucking $8 from the.
I about to say
$23 worth of prescription, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I about to say back then, we was like, but we was in the busting scripts and shit. So back then, that's when we had an 8 with a refill, and we had like 4 of them a week. You know what I mean? So shit, we was.
Yeah, it ain't expensive for sure. I just never been on it like that.
But at that point, it was still only like 35, fucking $40 a line. I remember when Lean hit $40 a line, I was tripping. Now that shit 200 or something. You know what I mean?
I never did no shit like that.
Somebody said, "Don't do it like that, kids. Don't do it like that, kids." You feel me? Oh God, don't.
He said, "But you were promoting this shit, dude." I wasn't promoting nothing. I was just speaking on what I was doing. You know what I mean?
Don't let the chat go get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he up in that motherfucker. Bitch, y'all get up. Don't make me get up.
He trying to beef with y'all. I'm like, don't beef with them niggas, cuz. They at the house. Don't beef with them niggas, homie. They burnt out at the house, homie.
Shout out to my niggas in the chat.
Shout out to my niggas in the chat. I'm gonna read some super chats in a minute, but hold on, man. It was some crazy shit, man. We gotta watch this shit.
Look, the liquid heroin shit is crazy too. Lean is not no liquid heroin. If you done seen somebody who's on heroin, it's nothing like lean.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Why they call it liquid heroin though?
I mean, because it has opioids in it. That's just some square shit a nigga say. You know, that's some like who don't know no better. They're wet behind the ears. He ain't know nothing.
If you see a nigga on heroin,
it's different.
Niggas is washed.
Yeah.
Them niggas is washed.
You be able to tell like that
for sure.
Yeah, cause sometimes I be seeing niggas, I be like, I don't know what that shit is, but I'm like, that shit ain't normal.
Man, that shit not cool right now. Shit, that fentanyl, that wild shit, all that, you know what I mean? Niggas graduate. It used to be heroin. Now it's fentanyl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit's sad, bro.
Did you do the pills?
Which one?
You pop pills?
And no fentanyl pills, never. Everything. I got into pills for a while too, though. Like when the homies was passing and shit, I've gotten shit, I was like I said, I was in a dark hole. You know what I mean? It took me a while to get up out of it, but
at least you got out of it, nigga. That's a blessing.
So a couple of your homies passed from that shit?
Nah, I got a homie who passed from fentanyl. He thought he was doing some powder. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they started cutting powder with Fetty too. You know what I mean?
Everything.
He was on the game. Nigga was on the game with the nigga like 2:30 in the morning. Everything was Gucci. Rest in peace, my nigga Alpha. Really one of my best friends. You know what I mean? I got him like he did the design for the. We releasing double cups and shit. I got his design tatted and shit. I gotta get a face of him. I was gonna do a Mount Rushmore with like 4 of the homies and shit that just recently passed. You know what I'm saying? Next tattoo.
Man, that shit is
rest
crazy,
in peace, man.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
I be feeling like we the only young motherfuckers, like culturally wise, that be like, hey man, rest in peace. And we be having like multiple niggas.
You got a whole. That's just sad for real.
Like, and I be seeing these other motherfuckers and they just be old. You know what I mean? They at the funeral, the nigga already old, and they don't really care. They be like, shit, nigga lived this life already. We just here.
I know, Charlie.
I got 8. I got 8 down in the last year and a half.
God,
what?
Hell
How
yeah.
the fuck do you deal with that?
Man, that's just crazy, right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, at one point, I was a real happy person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really, like, you know what I mean? It it definitely take a toll on you, on your mental and everything. Like the other, like my boy Foster, like he was really my dog, 10+ years. He just passed away a couple weeks ago. My cousin George, he just like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I was there when I was in the hospital when he was born, as a baby. He was in 18, 19. I was over there. I went down to Dago. I was getting my mind right. I was taking boxing classes with him. He died too. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go too much, but whoever it was a family member at the house. He had seen what they was doing. They was slumped over. He had tried it, and then that's what had happened. You know what I mean? He had passed. You know what I mean? So the other homie got hit by a car. Another homie died by fent, taking the wrong pill. So all type of shit. You know what I mean? These are all people that we grew up with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no just like random friends. Like, nah, these are people that I done lived with. You know what I mean? And like really came up with. It's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my mental been fucked up for a minute, but it's almost like you kind of each time somebody pass, you kind of learn how to deal with it a little bit better.
You get more and more immune.
Hell yeah, fact. I want to say immune, but like what to do and what not to do. You know what I mean? Because when when a couple of the homies passed, I was, you know what I mean, just getting high every day, like with like a crazy amount of fucking. I wouldn't even put out the amount of pills I was doing, but you know what I mean? It wasn't that cool.
Yeah, I mean, somebody in the chat called me an old head, but yeah, rest in peace all his homies, but I was never into the Xanax and the Percs and none of that shit, even all the way down to Vikings, the old ass shit. Like, I was never doing that shit. Like, I don't know what the fentanyl is. I never did the drink. All I did was, I was just getting drunk. You know what I mean?
Shit, I wish I would have kept it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once you go down that lane, some people just start leveling up. They start off Xanax, lean, Percocet, fake Percocet, fentanyl. That's how it go.
That's crazy.
So was it more so because it was just a lifestyle? Niggas
yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we on the road pouring up drain. Nigga ain't shit better to do. You know what I mean? But like shit, some people like get caught up in it. You know what I'm saying? Can't get out of it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like when I used to drink and shit, it wasn't really like a hype around it yet. But once it started getting popular and shit, I fell back. I was like, oh, that shit weird.
Yeah. Like for me, like
niggas was looking nasty. I was like, oh, that shit nasty.
I done had like, I didn't even like relapse a couple times. I'd be going like, you know what I mean? Last year I was 9 months sober. Year before that, 8 months sober. Year before that, did my little, you know what I mean? So anytime I catch myself really getting out of pocket or something, you know what I mean? I get down to it.
Well, I was addicted to pills, and I was addicted to some pain pills, but that's because I had an accident.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I was addicted to them.
Until you try to stop doing them?
Until one day, the pain didn't go away. So I'm taking the pills now to just feel good. So I'm not even, and this is...
It wasn't
like
for the pain.
Yeah, I never took pills either before this.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't a pill nigga, no aspirin, Tylenol, nothing. I'm just go all headache, fuck it. So, but I started having to take these motherfuckers because the pain was just too excruciating. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
you had to do it.
Yeah, I had to do it. So now, it's the pain in my hand, whatever the case may be. I'm taking the pills and I'm feeling good. I'm like,
It's that shit.
Yeah, it's cool because I'm in pain all day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then one day I took the pills and I laid down, you know what I'm saying? I'm just watching TV and I took the pills and my hand was just still throbbing. It was still hurting, but...
You like, so you got to level up. You was going to have to start taking up your dosage.
Yeah, let me take some more. Yeah. So, I pop a couple more. My fingers still, like, not...
No,
so I'm like,
you used to it.
And now it's a mind thing too.
Now
I'm
heroin.
just high. Yeah, now I'm just I'm doped up now.
That's how it go though. Like once you get to that point, that's when niggas be like, I need something stronger.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah,
exactly.
hell no, because that shit had me fucked up anyway. I never ate nothing.
I'm just happy I had a strong enough mind to anytime I get to a place where I realize shit was a problem, I fucking nigga, I go fix it.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I gotta fix this. I'm out of here. So then when the trend start coming around to take pills and all that, I'm like, oh yeah, I see what them niggas got going on.
Hell no.
Yeah, and you ain't taking it for pain, like nigga.
Shit was the same with me though. I about to say when I think it was like 2020. That's like when I first tried my first perk. You know what I mean? And then I was like, once I took it, in my head I'm thinking, oh well, this shit not syrup. You know what I mean? Because I kicked the cut. I still don't sip drink. You know what I mean? But when I took a perk, I'm like, oh, well, this not lean. Like, so this shit.
How did it make you feel though?
What the first perk? Man, just had me feeling groovy. Yeah, like I was just like, you know what I mean?
I had went to the dentist. I had got some teeth work and shit, and they gave me some perks and shit, dog.
Yeah.
I took one of the motherfuckers. That shit had me sweating, my nigga, and I was like, I did not.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
shit.
if you take something that's maybe too high of a dosage, or they might prescribe you something that might be too strong, your body not ready for it. Yeah, you don't get the sweats. You might be throwing up and shit. But
I didn't fuck with that shit. I'm like, yo, this is what niggas is doing for fun.
That's what I didn't get to drink. Y'all niggas wanted to go to sleep off the fun, man.
Yeah, that was the beauty
You know
of
what
it.
I'm saying?
Trying not to go to sleep.
But let's look at some crazy shit one time, man. We gonna react to some shit one time, man. And shout out to AD today too, man. He is streaming with academics today.
Hey.
So don't worry about nothing, man. Shout out my boy, you feel me? Shout out community. Shout out my niggas over there, man. AD, he's definitely deserved that. He's well deserved for my boy. He be working hard. He just has a certain aura and a certain energy about him.
shout
You
out
feel
AD.
me? You know what I'm saying? Shout out AD, man. But that I don't have. You feel me? It's a certain quality that, you know what I'm saying, he attract people and everybody just, you know, get along with him. And like, it's just like, he just a likable motherfucker,
He is,
man.
dog.
So like, he just really deserved that because he don't give out no bad energy. He always pick up his phone. You feel me? When you call him, if you need him, you feel me? Always fuck with my boy. You feel me? Like
My
Like, so yeah, so he definitely deserved. This is, you know what I'm saying, one of the biggest streamers in the world right now. You feel me? Academics, just, you know what I'm saying, biggest platforms in the world. You feel me? Shout out my nigga Big Act. You know what I mean? I was supposed to go to New York with AD and go fuck with him. I'm hot. I missed that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm also glad I got to, you know, see my boy play his first baseball game and do it up, man. But yeah, man, shout out AD. That shit is coming, man. Them niggas is finna go live. I can't wait to you know what I'm saying, tune in to that shit too, man. So yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out AD, man. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You go, you pulling up on pun still or what now? Well, what's up?
Oh man, that's my boy, man. I'ma always fuck with my nigga and
The people think you
know
ain't
what I'm
fucking
saying?
with it.
Y'all niggas is
The people
I've been
said-
in this nigga for like 25 years, nigga. 23 years is something crazy as fuck, man. Y'all niggas is wild, man. These is like actually my homies. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? I come in peace. I come in peace. I'm cool. I don't wanna, you know what I mean? I come in peace.